Hey team, Rachel and Ngom here, 5-star diamond coach and founder of our team, A Bigger Purpose. And today I want to talk to you about coach prospecting and adding new coaches to your team. And we have a super duper simple process that is going to help you build your team so you can make an impact, help more people, and earn more money. Because that's what we do as coaches, we make a difference. And so a lot of times people, they're afraid to ask people to join their team. And so I want to tell you first to get over it, because what we have is a gift. And it's really, really important that you understand that you seriously hold someone's future in your hands right now. And if I didn't have this business, I have no idea where we would be. We might still be on food stamps and really, really struggling. And so this business, when it's in the hands of the right person, it can be magical. So don't be afraid to invite people to join your team. Believe me, you have the power within your hands right now to completely transform someone's life. So, that being said, let's just jump right in to how you use this document. It's pretty self explanatory, but I want to make sure you completely understand it so you can use it yourself. This is what I do to sign new coaches on my team. And so far, it's the 18th of the month. I've sponsored 7 people already, with a possible 3 more today just from doing this. So the first thing I wanted to show you, the link right here to coach specific invite scripts. And so the one that I use most often is right here. I do this on Instagram or Facebook. Anytime someone likes or comments on a post of mine, I actually go to their profile and I check them out. And so I'm not going to send this message just to anyone. I'm going to make sure that they are actually positive, motivating, encouraging on social media, and someone that I would legitimately want to work with and someone that I think would be a good fit for the team. So if they pass my inspection, first of all, then I will send this message. Hey, how are you? I saw your beautiful face pop up under my status. I hope you don't mind me messaging you about something like this. I'm not sure if this would interest you or not, but I'm running an exclusive coach internship this month. I think you'd be a great fit for the team. If I gave you some info, would that be something you'd be interested in taking a look at? Super simple, to the point. That's the one I use a lot. We have other ones. If someone's a challenger in your challenge groups and you think they'd be a great coach, here's a script that you can use. Someone that just popped up in your head and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to talk to this person about coaching. This is one that you can use. This is another just general one. If you see someone like scrolling through your news feed or something like that you want to talk to about coaching. So all of these, I like this one best because it's short and Instagram does not allow longer messages. So that's the one that I use the most, but obviously use whichever one you feel is best and change it to put it in your own words so it sounds like you. You don't want it to sound like me. Okay, so a lot of times what's going to happen, either they're going to say yes or they're going to say no. And I get a lot more yeses than I thought I would from sending this. I have a lot of people saying, oh my gosh, thank you for thinking about me. I'm actually really interested. And so funny story, one of my new coaches, she's been thinking about coaching for 6 months. And she's just been going back and forth about it. She's been seeing my posts and everything, talking about coaching. And I reached out to her with this post. I went to her profile and I was like, this girl would be awesome. She's super positive, encouraging, inspiring. I sent her this message and she replied back, yes, I have been thinking about this. Let's talk. So you really don't know who's going to say yes, who's going to say no. If they say no, okay, maybe they'll watch you for a little bit, sign up later. That's totally cool. But a lot of times people are going to say, thank you so much for thinking about me. I actually have been interested. So what happens is you send this next part. Great, I'm going to send you some more questions, get to know you better in this context, and see if it'll be a great fit. What's the best email to send this to? They send you your email. If here in this first part, first of all, if they ask questions, what company is it? Does this cost money to start? Blah, 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 all these things, I still just send this message. I don't answer their questions. I still just send this message because I'll get to all of their questions later after we do our first phone call. So they send me their email. I send them this message. I know this is a little extensive. And then here's the interview email. I'll pop this up. I send this to their email address, and I make sure that I'm tracking them in email using Google Streak. That's an app that you can download using Gmail. And so you can keep track of your people. We have training on that as well. So I just send them this email. Super simple, straight to the point. And all right, then I send them this message. Email is sent. Please confirm that you received it. After I get your email, the next step is a short phone call to discuss the answers to your questions. When's a good time to set that up? So they tell me when a good time is with their, then I ask them for their phone number and what time zone they're on, because they might be on West Coast and I'm on East Coast, and then we get confused. Okay, and so usually people put a lot of thought into this interview email. And so when I'm doing the first phone call, which I try to do right away after they send me the answers to their questions, here are the phone call tips. Don't be afraid of doing a phone call. I started doing these recently, doing phone calls before I sign people up. Before I used to just sign people up online, and I find that I really get to know people a lot better over the phone. And people get to realize that I'm a real person, not just someone sitting behind the computer on Instagram or Facebook. So the goal of this is that you are the interviewer. You are in charge. You're the person asking questions because you have something of value to offer, and you want to see if they will be a good fit for the team. So you want to make sure you're having good postures and go over their interview questions and take notes while you're going through it of things that you want to talk about. So if they said that they want to earn some extra money, they don't like their job, they have dreams of pursuing XYZ, traveling more, becoming a stay-at-home mom, whatever. Ask questions about it. What do you do for a living? What do you like about it? What don't you like about it? Tell me more about that. And so with these questions, we are forming. FORM stands for family, occupation, recreation, and message. And the goal of forming is to figure out their sign, their strengths, their interests, their goals, and their needs. And so by asking these questions, what do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. Great. What do you like about it? I love that I get to help people make a difference. What don't you like about it? I hate that I don't get paid what I'm worth and that I don't get to create my own hours. And then I can just say, tell me more about that. If they give like a blunt answer, I'll just ask them to expand on it a little bit more. And just right there, by them telling me they love helping people, but they don't get enough, they don't get paid enough, right there, Beachbody could be a great fit for them. But I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't have asked them those questions. Okay, so the goal is to figure out their signs, strengths, interests, goals, and needs. Ask them about their family, what they like to do for fun. A lot of people say they love to travel, but they don't get to do it often because they don't have the time or the money. Beachbody would be a great fit for them. And so the goal with these questions, obviously, is to figure out how Beachbody will work in their life. And so you need to be listening to their responses. And what I do is, as they're talking to me about it, I'm just listening. I'm being a good listener, hearing what they're saying. And then I'm like, this will be perfect for you. I'm going to send you, I don't give them all the information about coaching on the phone. I don't tell them anything about how to get started, how to earn money, any of that. They ask those questions. I say, it's all in the information that I'm going to send you in a second. I'm going to send you an email. It has a ton of info in there. It'll take about an hour to get through. When is a good time for us to set up our next phone call so we can go through that? We'll be able to go through that right now and we can chat in an hour. You want to set up that follow-up phone call while you're on the phone with them. And while I'm on the phone with them, I assume the close. I just tell them, you are going to make a great coach because you're already inspiring people. You're already sharing on social media. This will be such a good fit for you because it will help you stay home with your kids so you can earn some extra money, so you can quit your job and travel, whatever it is they said that they wanted to do. I assume the close. You will be such a great coach. I'm really excited to get you started. I want to send you some information first so you can go over it. You're going to love what you see. Let's chat in about an hour to go over so I can answer any questions that you have before you sign up. Right there, I am assuming the close that they are actually going to do it. So the goal here, do not overload them with information. Don't try to explain coaching or anything. Don't try to sell them. You're just listening, being a good listener. Schedule the next phone call. Okay. After that, we go through this again. This is where you send the email. This is the what is coaching email that I set up for our team. So this is basically what we do in our sneak peeks. But I just put it all in one document. So you're sending them everything. And this is, some people want to know everything before they sign up. And it's basically busting any coaching myths. Like, do I have to sell? Do I have to be in great shape? What kind of training am I going to have? It's got everything in here, common misconceptions. It talks about Shakeology, how to get started. So you don't have to do any of that. Just share this document with them. Easy peasy. So then you'll do the second phone call. Hey, what did you like about what you just saw? And then they'll tell you what they liked about it. And then say, tell me more about that. Basically, by asking them what they liked about it, you are assuming that they really liked it. And you're getting them to talk about the positive things that they saw in it. And you're getting them to basically sell themselves on coaching. And then once they say that, I just asked, do you see how this will be a good fit for you? And then I might even say again, tell me more about that. And then what questions do you have about what you saw? And again, have good posture. And once they say, like, I think this will be a great fit for me, awesome. You ready to get started right now? Great. And that's when you can send them the link to help them get started. We talked in the what is coaching email about different sign up options. We talked about the Showcase Challenge Pack. So a lot of people actually want to get started with that. Or they could say, I'm not really sure what fitness program will be right for me. Can you give me a recommendation? Yes, I can give you a recommendation. You can use the Coach Mobile app to sign them up, coachmobile.teambeachbody.com. That's where you just figure out, they tell you what program they want, what flavor of Shakeology. I always say I recommend the triple combo box right now. The barista box, I think, so they can try chocolate, vanilla, and cafe latte. And so figure out the program, then their Shakeology flavor, you put in their email, and that sends them right to them so they can finish signing everything up. Here's instructions for them. And as soon as they sign up, we have training on how to get your new coaches started right. That is in our Google Drive in the file under training new coaches. So that is how to invite, interview, follow up, and sign builder coaches on your team. If you have any questions, please ask in our team page. Other than that, I hope that helps, and go out and invite, make a difference, change some lives. Let's do this.